How old is Vegeta and Bulma's second kid, Bulla, aka Bra? Why isn't Bra in Battle of Gods? Why isn't Bra in Super? Hell, why isn't Bra in Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F? Well, I actually may have an answer for you. Hey Super Tubers, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and spread the word about the channel, and find me on these social media platforms. The first thing I want to make clear when talking about Bulla is that there is a very surprisingly large misconception amongst Dragon Ball fans that Bulla, along with Oob and Pan, are GT exclusive characters, and this is in fact not even close to being the case. Bulla, Oob, and Pan all were in the final 3 episodes of Dragon Ball Z after the 10-year time skip when Kid Buu was killed during the 28th Tenkaichi Budokai, and they were also in the last chapter of the manga. So if you're one of those that considers the manga the definitive canon, then Pan, Bulla, and Oob were there. Also, another quick side note, many folks also pronounce her name as Bulla based upon the Funimation dub, and the reason why her name was changed to Bulla is her real name is Bra, and obviously you don't want a character named after an undergarment that holds boobies. So I guess that the people at Funimation felt that that wouldn't go so well on Cartoon Network, and I kind of don't blame them too much for that one. But her actual name is Bra. But the question is, of course, how old is she? Well, some fans know, some fans don't know, and some fans think they know, and it is a little bit confusing. And I think a lot of the confusion comes in the fact of her portrayal in Dragon Ball GT. In Dragon Ball GT, Bra is portrayed as being older than Pan, as kind of a teenager more so than Pan, and looks older and certainly acts older, but the reality is that she is not. Now, because of Dragon Ball Super's, let's be honest, extremely inconsistent timeline or time placement, I will not factor Dragon Ball Super into this video. Plus, it is an ongoing series, so we may get a more clear answer on this down the line. Let's just factor the Dragon Ball manga and the Dragon Ball anime, and really where we have to go to determine the actual age of Bulla / Bra is the guidebooks, the Dragon Ball Daizenshuus. Now, other than the GT portrayal of Bulla, the big problem comes with a mistake, or what appears to be a mistake, in part of Daizenshu 7. One section of Daizenshu 7 lists Bulla as being born in age 778. Age 778 is pretty much the same year that Battle of Gods, or the events of Battle of Gods, took place. The Buu saga, of course, took place in age 774, and in Battle of Gods, we find that Videl is indeed pregnant, and according to the timeline, Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F takes place 8 to 10 months after the events of Battle of Gods in age 779, and by then, Pan was a newly born. But where was Bra? Well, chalk it up to it being pretty much a typo. Later on, in Daizenshu 7, it actually changes what it states about Bulla, and it says that she was born in age 780. 780, of course, being the year after Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F. Then, of course, there's the Dragon Ball GT Perfect Files guidebook, which also lists her as being born in age 780. And of course, the last piece of evidence is within the timeline of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, which takes place in 778. And because Bulma was not pregnant in that movie, it pretty much solidifies with that Bulla, Bra, was not born in age 778. She was born 2 years after Battle of Gods. That's pretty much the best way to look at it. There's no need for any more headaches when it comes to that. Bra is 1 year younger than Pan. Of course, the big question is, why wasn't Bulma pregnant or even remotely pregnant in Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F? Well, my explanation for that is that perhaps she was pregnant, but she wasn't pregnant enough. In other words, she might have been very early in the pregnancy, or maybe her and Vegeta had a little bit of celebration love after Frieza was killed the second time. Maybe in order to calm Vegeta down for getting mad at Goku for stealing the win, maybe she had to do her womanly duties, and that's how Bra was conceived. But that part is just speculation on my end. Bottom line, Bra was born age 780. She is 1 year younger than Pan, despite looking and acting older in GT. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch your ass down the road.